Alan Sunderland, but with a record that shows no defeats in their last 10 home games. Sunderland's place tonight again goes to Raphael Mead, and the fullback Kenny Sanson has shaken off a heavy cold, and he plays. Manchester United, meantime, are unchanged. It means that Frank Stavelin returns to his former club as United's joint top scorer with 10 goals. Brian Robson has come up from the midfield to get 10 as well. In fact, the only decision tonight for United manager Ron Atkinson was to name the substitute, and it's Ray Wilkins. The referee is John Martin of Alton in Hampshire. And Manchester United kick off in shirts of white, attacking the goal to our left. Not the happiest of hunting grounds for them. They've not won here at Highbury for almost 15 years. The pitch is going to be really difficult. There are soft areas on the far side where the undersoil heating has really done its job well, but it's hard and treacherous in a lot of areas as well. A chilly crowd, but one that's full of expectation in a match of great importance here. And Arsenal being really pushed back here by the visiting side. As United get another throw, which Koppel will take. Ulverston. Good turn by Whiteside, and a fair shot, just pushed away by Jennings. But Whiteside has shown himself skillful and aggressive in these opening minutes, and is a little unlucky not to get a corner, as I think we shall see here. Turned well, and definitely a corner. Ricks. Well, Mead's after this. Oof. A little fortunate there. Ulverston's touch fell conveniently for McQueen. So Arsenal at last with the opportunity of pushing United back into their penalty area. McQueen, powerful and dominant. A little touch by Koppel. Nicholas picking it up. And no trouble there for Bailey. A good, safe, easy catch. Whiteside. Ulverston. Collins. Well, I think it was O'Leary who eventually played the ball to Nicholas. McQueen, very positive. Arsenal a little lucky on that ricochet, falling for Manchester United. Robson holding him up for a moment. Moses playing the ball in for Whiteside. 1-0. And Norman Whiteside puts Manchester United into the lead with something like 18 minutes gone. Good cross by Remy Moses, and caught first time there, left-footed, wide of Jennings, right into the corner by Norman Whiteside. Well, a great blow for Manchester United. It's what an away side in a cup tie like this over two legs dreams about. A good early goal. And that puts enormous pressure on Arsenal now. Talbot with the free kick. Collins to take it up. Mead. Flick for Woodcock. And Arsenal, in fairness, with scarcely an attack worthy of the name in the opening quarter of an hour of the game. But now getting a corner, which Talbot will take. And O'Leary and Robson are up for it. Talbot's corner. Sanson. Talbot. Towards Woodcock. But Duxbury able to get it away. Whiteside. I think the last 3 games between these sides have been 0-0. Well, United have done something about that tonight. Moses taking no chances. O'Leary making the run forward, presumably inviting Sanson to try the long ball. The number 5 gone into that United penalty area, but in fact Sanson, quite contrary, plays it short for Ricks. Now there's a good cross coming in towards Petrovic, who was just getting ready to hit that on the volley until Albiston intervened. And a foul on Robson by Mead, and a free kick to Manchester United. Stapleton glancing it on for Whiteside. A flick on this time for Robson. And pushed away brilliantly by Jennings. Well, a supreme piece of midfield play there by Brian Robson, suddenly bursting from nowhere into a goal-scoring possibility. A nice little flick on there. Robson coming in well, and Jennings pushing it away. So Koffel with the corner for Manchester United. Oh, Whiteside trying to hammer it back in there through a wall of Arsenal players. It comes for Moran, chased by Nicholas. Well, the reason for optimism there on the Manchester United bench, with the United substitute Ray Wilkins in the back row. Petrovic showed too much of it to Robson. Oh, that could be dangerous. Talbot playing it, and Robson has collected, and he's got Whiteside outside him. And Stapleton against his old club. And a goal that in the first instance was of Arsenal's own making, when Talbot's pass went nicely into the path. There it is. That was the moment when Arsenal was suddenly in trouble. Talbot's pass picked up here by Robson, Whiteside outside him, and the ball crossed in by the young Irishman, and Frank Stapleton there to score against his old club and put Manchester United 2-0 into the lead. Well, that's a situation that will take an awful lot of retrieving now for Arsenal. Ricks to Talbot, and Albiston away. Badly needing a strike before half-time to lift themselves a little bit before they go into the dressing room and make themselves feel that the second half is not impossible. But at the moment, United are dominating the game and well deserve a lead. Whiteside the first and Stapleton the second. And certainly there's concern for David O'Leary, and a stretcher is coming on. And Paul Davis, the substitute, will be coming on for Arsenal. Well, a desperate 45 minutes, and here's how it happened. Nose is in on the back of David O'Leary. O'Leary falls. Oh, and look at the pain on the man's face there as he twists his knee as he falls and clutches that left leg as he falls, and O'Leary in trouble. Excellent first half for Manchester United with those goals by Norman Whiteside, and then followed by one from the number 9, Frank Stapleton, giving them this lead at half-time. Arsenal 0, Manchester United 2. So as we wait for the start of the second half, let's look again at that David O'Leary injury. Remy Moses coming in from the right-hand side. It is the left ankle that is the problem. Watch closely now as Moses comes in, and it's the left ankle that is injured there, right there. And you can see now how O'Leary is absolutely racked with pain and realises it, and even while he's still on the ground is already clutching that left ankle. So the Arsenal substitute, Paul Davis, on for the injured David O'Leary, as we now get the second half underway. Arsenal 2 goals down, now attacking the goal to our left. Moran away for Manchester United. Stapleton's touch for Koppel, a bit of space for him, but can he keep it in? No, he can't. The ball fractionally out of play. Ron Atkinson, the United manager, down on the bench now on the right-hand side of the picture there. Davis. Foul by Duxbury, giving Arsenal a free kick in an interesting position here now. They would want to float that towards Graham Rix, in fact, and Raphael Mead, and a goal kick. Well, the cries of Wembley, such as they are around Highbury at the moment, are coming from the Manchester United fans. There's a strong challenge there by Moses. The Arsenal crowd felt that the challenge on O'Leary that got O'Leary off the field was an unfair one. That was a clumsy one, but this was a challenge that required the booking that it gets. So Moses' name goes into the book, the third Manchester United player to be booked tonight. And a boos from the crowd. And a bit of trouble on Nicholas. And here's the moment again as Moses goes in. Oh my word, way over the top. Stapleton. Robson, Muren, Stapleton on the charge again, and he's got Whiteside in the middle, he's got Koppel in the middle as well. He's found Koppel, and Koppel has found the net. 3-0 to Manchester United, and Arsenal are in disarray now. It was a good battling performance here by Frank Stapleton, and he looked up and he had 2 opportunities. And look at that, an inch perfect pass to Koppel, and Koppel did the rest. And we're getting to the point where the second leg in Old Trafford is really little more than a formality. Steve Koppel's 9th goal this season, and a United performance overall at this stage that has been formidable and very impressive. Whiteside finding Robson. Ulverston slicing a back pass all the way back to Gary Bailey. Robson. Oh, Muren said thank you very much. And here's Whiteside. And here's Koppel in a lot of space. Can it be number 4? There's the answer. 4-0 to Manchester United. And they've killed off Arsenal now. And just look at the space now as Whiteside plays it here perfectly again for Koppel, and some real clinical finishing there. Driven past Pat Jennings deep into the corner, and Koppel wheels away, knowing that they have now for sure booked a place at Wembley. What a remarkable performance now by Manchester United, and one on a difficult pitch that has really been full of skill and full of good positive football too. Duxbury playing it towards Remy Moses. It'll be a goal kick. Well, this has got to be the greatest performance certainly for Manchester United since Ron Atkinson took over. They would have been more than happy to have come here and settled for a draw to take back and finish the job at Old Trafford, but really the job has been finished already for them. Sanson, Woodcock, Ricks towards the near post again and towards Davis, and the ball comes off Moran for the corner, and there are still 21 minutes to go. Towards the near post, and McQueen was guarding that so well. Petrovic again, and a good one, and it once again McQueen is there, touched on by Whiteside for Stapleton, and here are Manchester United again with Moses playing a good sensible long ball there, and Stapleton, and superbly saved by Jennings, and that could have been 5. Tremendous run by Stapleton, and a superb piece of keeping by Jennings, and a corner for Manchester United. Football has been so direct and so accurate, and around the penalty area quite devastating. Koppel skipped over that challenge of Nicholas's. Talbot away. Muren looking to get that onto that favoured left foot. Whiteside. And now Ricks. Sanson. Woodcock. Ricks again. Goal kick. Mick Brown there, the number 2 to Ron Atkinson. Robson to Hollins, who beat Brian Robson and found Stewart. Talbot straight to Albiston. Frank Stapleton. Good control on a difficult surface, and a nice little pass there for Muren, who's got Koppel away on his left, but Muren wants a bit of the action now. Koppel on his hat-trick, and stopped by the right boot of Pat Jennings, and the ball rebounding satisfactorily to Arsenal and to Graham Ricks. But now Moran, little touch. The team play has been so much better than Arsenal's. Moran to Koppel, the back heel. A few things have gone their way as well, but that time it didn't. Always looked the more comfortable side at Manchester United in every respect this evening. But there's a good ball to Woodcock, and he has scored. So there's a consolation for Arsenal with 7 minutes left. Tony Woodcock, a good long ball by Paul Davis. What a good ball it was. Woodcock collects it well. McQueen couldn't quite make the contacts, and there it is, finishing behind Gary Bailey, and it's 4-1. fractionally offside when that ball was played. Albiston again, good work on the ground. Talbot. Arsenal looking hard now for a second goal, which, who knows, might at least give them a glimmer of hope for the second leg. And Ricks coming in! And the goal is there by Peter Nicholas. Cross comes in. Ricks couldn't get the touch. They only half clear it, and Peter Nicholas dives in to make it 4-2. Davis. Collins hitting that high ball, and he's there again for Manchester United. Talbot just keeping it in play. There's the cross coming in. Is it a good enough one? And it needs to be turned away by Gary Bailey. An injury time when Arsenal have gone looking for that third goal. Another corner for the home team. Petrovic will take it. The referee's already looked at his watch a couple of times. And Bailey using his fist that time. He couldn't trust himself to gather the ball under that sort of pressure. The final whistle goes. And on a really difficult service, a match that really is a credit to both sides. Manchester United absolutely dominant and in the most formidable and brilliant form to go 4 goals up. And then somewhat tarnished with a little bit of sloppiness at the back that left Arsenal back in. With goals then by Whiteside and Stapleton and 2 by Coppell for Manchester United. Woodcock and Nicholas replying in the end for Arsenal. And a final score here in a remarkable semi-final of the Milk Cup, first leg. Arsenal 2.